You sit in the command chair. The leather is worn smooth. It feels cold against your back. You stare into the black glass of the viewport. The stars look wrong out here. They sit too far apart. The darkness between them is heavy. It feels like a weight on your chest. Your navigation console blinks a lazy red warning. We drifted past the last buoy hours ago. Captain Aaron paces behind you. His boots make a heavy thud on the deck plates. He stops and looks at the fuel gauge. It reads 90%. There is plenty of fuel to go back, but you know Aaron never turns back. That is why the crew calls him Iron Aaron, though they only whisper it when he is not looking. You check the map grid again. The lines are fuzzy. They fade into the black edge of the screen. You are off the known charts. This is the deep void, a place where silence has a sound. You tap the comms badge. Static hisses back at you. There is no answer from command. You are truly alone. Aaron leans over your shoulder. He points a gloved finger at the void. He claims he sees a spark. You squint until your eyes water. There is nothing there, just the endless, crushing night. But Aaron believes in the sunrise. He thinks a new star waits ahead. You want to believe him, but the sensors show only empty space. It is quiet. Too quiet. The sensor officer sits to your right. Her name is Jax. She leans forward in her seat. Her face glows blue from the screen light. She taps the thick glass. A sound cuts through the bridge silence. It is a rhythmic pulse, low and slow. It sounds like a drum beating underwater. You have never heard a code like this. It ignores the standard Alliance frequency. It is out of phase. Jax looks up at you. Her eyes are wide. She runs a quick comparison script. The computer comes back with 0 matches. This signal is old. It feels ancient, older than the ship, older than the maps you just lost. It pulses again. The sound vibrates the water in your cup. It is not a distress call. It is a beacon. But for whom? Aaron stops pacing. He tilts his head. He listens to the strange rhythm. It has a hypnotic quality, like a heartbeat slowing down. You feel a chill run down your spine. This is not a machine, or at least not one humans built. Jax tries to clean up the audio. She filters out the background radiation. The pulse becomes sharper. It sounds deliberate. Someone left this here. Someone wanted it to be found, but maybe not by you. The pilot speaks up. His name is Kale. He has a nervous habit of clicking his pen. Click, click, click. He mentions the lost fleet, the stories of the Elder Ones. You remember those legends from the Academy. They say a fleet vanished here. They were seeking the first light. They never sent a message back, just silence and static. You assume ghosts do not transmit radio waves, unless they are very bored ghosts. Kale laughs at his own thought. It sounds brittle. The crew trades uneasy glances. Myths are fine in a classroom. They are less fun in deep space. You look at the radar again. The blip is still there. It does not move. It just pulses. Aaron walks to the front of the bridge. He places a hand on the viewport. He looks like he is greeting an old friend. He ignores the talk of ghosts. He only cares about the signal. To him, it is a breadcrumb, a clue on his great hunt. You wonder if he is mad, or if he knows something you do not. The crew looks to you. They want you to be the voice of reason. But you stay silent. The signal calls to you too. You try to lock a vector. You type in the coordinates of the pulse. The star chart dissolves. It turns into gray static. The navigation grid creates a mess of lines. It looks like a child scribbled on it. Panic rises in your chest. You type the reset command. Nothing happens. The computer cannot find north. There is no north out here, just endless dark. You look at Kale. He is sweating now. We are flying blind. The ship computer speaks. Its voice is calm and flat. Navigation data corrupt, it says. That is helpful. Thanks, computer. You switch to manual control. You grab the heavy joystick. It feels solid in your hand. You have to fly by sight. You have to trust your eyes. But your eyes can play tricks here. The stars seem to shift. They move when you look away. Aaron nods at you. He trusts your hands. You push the throttle forward gently. The engines hum a low note. The ship creeps forward. You are moving into the unknown, without a map, without a net. Contact front, the lookout yells. You squint at the viewport. A pale glow drifts ahead of the hull. It is not a star. It moves like thick fog. It swirls and dances. It is a ghost light. It beckons you closer. The ship shudders as you approach. It feels like hitting a speed bump in space, which is physically impossible. Yet the floor plates rattle. Your teeth chatter together. The light is beautiful. It is also terrifying. It shifts from blue to violet. It has no center. It is just a cloud of pure energy. Jack scans it. No mass, she reports. It is just light, she adds. But hard light, Aaron corrects. He is right. The light pushes against the ship. It slows you down. It feels like wading through water. You fight the controls. The ship wants to turn away. The light wants to push you back. But you hold the line. You steer into the glow. The bridge fills with eerie brilliance. Shadows stretch long across the deck. Everyone holds their breath. You pass through the first layer. The shaking stops, but the light remains. It clings to the hull, like glowing dust. The hull groans. Metal stresses against an unseen force. The scanners show a massive wave, but the cameras show nothing. It is invisible pressure, like a giant hand squeezing the ship. The lights flicker and die. Emergency red floods the bridge. You grab the console edge. Shields up, Aaron roars. The humming stops. Silence falls. Then the shaking starts again. It is violent this time. A datapad slides off your desk. It hits the floor with a crack. Cale grips his seat. His knuckles are white. Hull integrity dropping, Jax yells. The invisible wave is crushing us. You push the shield power to maximum. The reactor whines. It is not happy. But the shaking lessens. The shields hold the ghost hand back. You let out a breath. You did not know you were holding it. Aaron stands in the red light. He looks like a statue of war. He does not flinch. He watches the invisible enemy. He waits for it to blink. But waves do not blink. They just crash. You check the damage report. Minor stress fractures. We are lucky. For now. Aaron sits in his chair. He pulls out a physical notebook, a relic from Earth. He writes with a real pen. You watch him scribble furiously. He records the shaking. He notes the light. He writes down the fear in the room. He does not look scared. He looks determined. He believes the dawn is out there, even if the stars disagree. He calls it Hope's Ledger. He logs every anomaly, every strange sound, every flicker of the screens. To him, they are not dangers. They are signs. Signs that we are close. Close to what? He will not say. He just writes. You wonder what he will write about you. Will he write that you were brave? Or that you were just efficient? He closes the book. The sound is loud in the quiet bridge. He looks at you. The dark is just a curtain, he says. We just have to pull it back. You nod. You hope he is right. Because the alternative is grim. The alternative is drifting forever. In a tin can. With a captain who loves riddles. The hull stops shaking. A sound replaces it. It vibrates through your boots. It sounds like singing. 1,000 voices humming one note. It is beautiful and terrifying. You check the comms channel. It is dead silent. The sound is coming through the metal itself. The engineer calls up. The engine is singing, she says. You think she's joking. She's not. The vibration matches the resonant frequency of the hull. The ship is the instrument. And something outside is playing it. The crew listens. Some close their eyes. Some cover their ears. It sounds like a choir of stars. It whispers in a language you do not know. But you feel the meaning. It speaks of vast distances. It speaks of cold and time. It speaks of things that wait in the dark. Jax looks at her readings. Harmonics are spiking. She warns. The singing gets louder. It hurts your teeth. Aaron listens with a smile. He thinks it is a welcome song. You think it is a warning siren. You dampen the inertial dampeners. It muffles the sound. The singing fades to a dull hum. The crew relaxes, but the echo remains in your head. The science officer finds a file. His name is Oren. He found it buried in the backup drive. An old treaty. It speaks of a boundary, a line no ship should cross. We just crossed it. The text is fragmented. It warns of a cycle, a loop of time and trap. You read the words on his screen. Return or remain. It is not a friendly warning. It sounds like a threat. The font is archaic. The dialect is from the first era. This file has been on the ship for centuries, hidden deep in the core code. Why did no one see it? Maybe it only unlocks here. Maybe it needed the singing to wake it up. Oren looks pale. We are trespassing, he whispers. This is forbidden space. Aaron reads the screen over his shoulder. He does not look worried. He looks validated. Forbidden means valuable, Aaron says. He dismisses the warning. He tells Oren to archive it. You stare at the words, return or remain. There is no option for go forward. That bothers you. It bothers you a lot. But you are just the pilot. You just steer the ship. Space tears open ahead. It looks like a wound in the night. Purple light spills out. It defies star science. Gravity pulls the ship forward. You fight the controls. The engines scream in protest. The rift grows wider. It wants to swallow the patrol. It looks like a mouth made of nebula and lightning. Debris floats into it. Rocks and dust vanish instantly. You pull back on the stick. The ship shudders. We are sliding in. Aaron stands firm. Steady, he commands. His voice cuts through the alarm sirens. You hold the stick. Your arms ache from the effort. The G-force pushes you into the chair. Your vision blurs at the edges. The rift pulses. It matches the beat from earlier. This is the source. The danger is the destination. You realize this with a jolt. Aaron steered us here on purpose. He knew about the rift. Or he guessed. Either way, we are here, on the edge of oblivion. The purple light floods the bridge. It washes out all color. We look like ghosts already. A shape appears in the rift. A tower of black stone. It floats in the void. A light pulses from its peak. It matches the drumbeat. It is the source. The last beacon. It marks the edge of known space. It is lonely out here. Maybe it wants company. You steer towards it. The pull of the rift lessens. The tower acts as an anchor. It calms the storm around it. It is immense, the size of a small moon. But it is clearly built. It has smooth sides. It has sharp angles. Who builds a tower in a rift, and why? The light at the top rotates, like a lighthouse on an ancient sea. It cuts through the purple fog. It sweeps over the ship. For a second, everything goes white. Then the dark returns. Jack scans the structure. It is emitting a carrier wave, she says. It is broadcasting a map. A map to where? She does not know. The data is too dense. It is downloading now. The computer hums as it processes. This is it, the treasure. The secret. Arguments stop. Kale nods to the engineer. Oren shares his data with Jax. You all focus on one thing: survival. Rivalries vanish in the red light. You are not individuals now. You are a single crew. The fear has burned away the petty stuff. There is only the mission and the ship. Aaron watches this happen. A small smile touches his lips. This was his test, or maybe he just got lucky. Either way, you work as one. The engineer boosts power to the thrusters. Kale plots a micro-jump trajectory. Jax filters the sensor noise. You integrate it all. You feel the ship respond. It feels lighter. It feels faster. The crew moves like a machine. Efficient, silent, deadly focused. You glance at Kale. He gives you a thumbs up. No more clicking pen. Just focus. You realize you trust them. Truly trust them. Maybe for the first time. The void tried to break you. Instead, it welded you together. Aaron sees it. He nods. He knows we are ready. Ready for whatever comes next. A light breaks over the tower. It looks like a sunrise. A collective gasp fills the room. Is it the dawn? Is this the first light? Tears prick your eyes. It is golden and warm. It chases away the purple shadows. The crew cheers. Someone claps. Then you check the spectrum scanner. It reads cold energy. It is not a sun. It is a mirage. The light fades to gray. Disappointment hits you like a punch. The darkness feels heavier now. The cheer dies in Kale's throat. The bridge falls silent. It was a trick, a reflection of hope, not the real thing. You slump in your chair. You feel drained. But Aaron points forward. Look deeper, he says. The mirage is a reflection. It reflects what is behind the veil. He's right. A mirage needs a source. The sun is there. It is just hidden. Hidden behind the rift. Hidden behind the fear. You straighten up. The disappointment turns into resolve. We are close. We just have to push through the lie, to find the truth. The rift is closing. You can turn back now. You can escape with the logs. You can take the map data home. You will be heroes, rich heroes. Or you can dive in. You can chase the real dawn. Aaron looks at you. The choice is yours. He trusts your hands on the helm. He will not order this. It has to be a choice. Time ticks away. The gap narrows. The purple jaws are shutting. You look at the black tower. You look at the crew. They are scared, but they are nodding. They want to see it too. They want to see the real sun. You think of home. It is safe there, and boring, and dark. You did not come this far to turn back. You did not survive the singing hole to quit. You grip the throttle. Your knuckles turn white. You look at Aaron. Hang on, you say. You push the throttle forward, all the way to the stop. The engines roar. The ship leaps forward. The ship plunges into the light. The world dissolves into white fire. Silence takes over. There is no sound, no vibration, just pure brightness. You squeeze your eyes shut. You wait for the crash. You wait for death. But it does not come. The light softens. It turns from white to gold. Then the sensors scream. Not in warning, in joy. You open your eyes. A yellow sun burns ahead. It is massive and steady. A green planet spins near it. It looks like a jewel in the void. The universe sighs. You made it through. The dawn is real. The crew erupts, real cheers this time. Jax is crying. Kale is laughing. Oren is hugging his console. You lean back in your chair. Your hands are shaking, but you are smiling. Aaron claps a hand on your shoulder. His grip is strong. Good flying, he says. It is the only praise you need. You are the first to see it, the new horizon. The patrol found the dawn, and it was worth the dark. You look at the sun. It looks like it is waiting for you. You engage the thrusters. You take us home, or rather, to our new home.